Hello, 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 sellers. Come on in, come on in. Today, I'm streaming all about Instagram. And if you don't know, Instagram is on fire for sellers, which is why I'm going to give you some wonderful, wonderful tips to do this. And it's 4 steps to get more likes, comments, shares, and shopped. Yes, shopped from your Instagram posts. So come on in and I'm going to give you that. It's 4 tips. And the tips are doable whether you have a store or whether you don't have a store. And regardless of how many followers you have on Instagram, because some of you have 40, 50 followers, maybe 100 followers, and some of you have quite a few followers. But the question always is, Kathy, I have followers. I'm putting up posts and I'm just not getting any engagement on my posts on Instagram. What do I do? What do I do to get more engagement on Instagram? Because I want to get those likes. I want to get those comments. I want to get those shares. Hi, Vicki. How are you? Thank you for joining me live. But what do I do, right, Vicki? So first of all, thank you. First of all, Vicki, thank you for being here. Thank you for all of you who watch me on my Facebook business page. I love to be selling. I so appreciate you all. And thank you to my YouTube subscribers and those of you who watch me on YouTube. I appreciate that. Over 8,000 subscribers. Hey, Vicki. And those of you that that listen to my podcast, Kathy Terrell, I Love to Be Selling. I'm closing in on 90,000 downloads. But let's get right to talking about Instagram. So it is on fire. It is far easier to get engagement and followers on Instagram, I'm finding, than just about anywhere else. But even with that, with 50 followers on Instagram, 100, a couple hundred, 1,000, whatever number you have, sellers will come to me and they get frustrated. It's like, Kathy, I'm getting the followers, but I'm not getting likes and comments, emojis, on my posts. What do I do? Okay. So this is the first thing. Instagram is social media. So think about this. Vicki's here with me live, so I'm going to use you, Vicki. You meet somebody for the first time, or perhaps they're coming back again, right? And what do? Actually, I was just down in Florida on vacation, a wonderful time, and got to see several friends that I haven't seen for a while, which was great. So what do you do with somebody where, and then also meeting people for the first time? So you think about it. What do I do when I meet somebody for the first time? Which many times on Instagram is what you're doing. You're meeting your follower for the first time. You're posting and you're not quite sure who's going to see it, right? Remember, it's social media. So what do I do when I greet somebody? Hi, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I might pay them a compliment. I was just down in Florida meeting some people. Wow, those are great shoes. What a pretty brooch. Love that hat. A compliment. Remember, it's social media. So that's tip number 1, is to comment on other people's posts before you post yourself. It's like warming up, okay? So be interested in the other people on Instagram. Now, remember, we're on Instagram as sellers, okay? So for instance, let's say I'm selling a red shirt. So I might search for lovers of red lovers. And I think of it's this time of year. I'm going to date this. This is December 2023. I might search the hashtag, because remember, you can search hashtags on Instagram. Christmas shopping, Christmas colors. Because what I want to do is find people that would be shopping with me. So think about, who is your ideal customer? Who are you trying to reach? What kind of things might they be interested in? It's Christmas time, so they might be interested in trimming their tree or Christmas travel. Search for those. Then you're looking for people that are shoppers. We love our seller friends, but you're looking for shoppers, and you comment on their posts. Maybe they put up a picture of their Thanksgiving turkey, or they put up a picture of some things that they bought that they're going to be putting under the tree. And I comment, that looks delicious. You want to be appropriate, because I haven't met this person yet. That looks delicious, right? Or I love it. The other thing is, go through your Instagram, and if you don't know this, actually, let me screen share. Hang on a second. You can look at your followers, because what you like to do is get your followers to take notice of your posts. Okay, so I'm going to go on to my Instagram account, and this is Kathy Terrell. I love to be selling. And anybody can do this. Okay, you can go to your followers, you can click on your followers, and then go through your followers. So these are people that are interested in you. And even when you're starting, you might have 10 followers or 15 followers or 20 followers. Click on them and see what they posted. And you write a couple of friendly comments. Good morning. Looks great. Yummy. They're posting they're on vacation. Oh, enjoy your vacation. Be appropriate. And you want to comment. Emojis are great. So definitely do emojis. But words trump emojis, right? So it is good to write a sentence or a few words and emojis, but certainly you can respond with emojis. The idea is you're sort of priming the algorithms on Instagram. You're showing Instagram that you're friendly, you're social, you're interested in others, you're being social. So tip 1, be social. Then tip 2 is then you do your post. So go and comment on others, emoji on others. Then, and you can do this a couple minutes later, or you can do it immediately, but you want to comment first, and then pretty close after you comment, okay, you want to put up your post, whether it's a product post or it's inspirational or a social post. Then you put up your post. So be social, then post. After you post, okay, so you've posted now on social media. So let me just pick up one of mine. This is a reel, actually, I put up this morning about sales that I got while on vacation. So then after I post, okay, then what you want to do is, again, go and be social with other people. So be social, post, be social. Again, just for a couple of minutes, watch the clock. You don't want this to take forever. It doesn't need to take forever, because you can spend an hour on Instagram, maybe 5 minutes, and then you can go and do your eBay listings, your eBay shipping, reorganizing your shipping area, whatever you have on your to-do list. Then you want to go back to Instagram within about 15 or 20 minutes, unless you have your notifications turned on. I do not. I have my notifications turned off, because otherwise what happens for me is my notifications blow up and I'm distracted from doing other things. If that's not the case for you, if you find Instagram notifications helpful, then keep them on. I don't. But what you're going to want to do is, after you do your post, is go back within 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. And if you have any comments on your post, okay, and that can be emojis or a sentence, you want to respond. The Instagram algorithms like it very much when you respond, and respond fairly quickly, and within like 30 minutes, an hour. Now, if you've got a full day and you're like, Kathy, I cannot get back to my post, till later that day or the next day, that's fine. But you do want to respond. So be social, post, respond if possible within like 30 minutes. And again, to that first comment or first couple of comments or emojis. And if somebody responds in emojis, you can respond back in text or emojis, right? Like they do thumbs up, you say, thanks so much. Appreciate the thumbs up. And the reason for that is the Instagram algorithms see you again as being social and engaged on Instagram. Okay. And then typically what I'll do then is, maybe later that day or the next day or a few days later, is you go back and sweep through and again see, and let me go back to sharing. I'll share and see if you've got more comments or anything else that you want to respond to. So when you're on Instagram, and this is on the desktop, okay, is see here, like on the desktop, it's a little different. I've got messages and I've got notifications. That's the little red marks over on the left, okay? Typically, Instagram is a lot easier to do on the app on your phone, but you can do it on desktop. And what I have found by being social, then post, respond to comments if possible within like an hour, and then go back and sweep through maybe every couple of days and just see if you've got more comments or anything you want to interact with. The reactions, the reach on your post is much greater. You get more comments, you get more everything. Why? I'm being social right before you post. Okay, so you want to be social and then you want to post. So it's not social and then post 3 hours later. Social, you can wait like maybe 5 or 10 minutes, but you want to do it pretty rapidly, because what it is you're warming up the algorithms. Okay, then post, then go back like within 30 minutes, react if you have any comments or anything. And if you don't, that's fine. Then go back maybe later that day or the next day. And what you will find is, if you've been getting one comment, all of a sudden now you're going to be getting 2 and 3 comments. Okay. If you'd be getting 3 or 4, it literally almost doubles the reaction. Okay. And it's a snowball effect. So it's really key to, when somebody comments or emojis, is that you respond. Okay. The algorithms really love that. Again, remember, it's social media. So very much like meeting people is, hi, how are you? Oh, do you find that true too? Oh, you're a red lover too. It's having conversation. Okay. It's going to really, really help your Instagram posts take off, to get the likes, the comments, and the shares. And it is the Christmas season. There's still a lot of holiday shopping going on right now. So do hop over to my website, ilovetobeselling.com, and I've got a freebie sheet for you with all kinds of last minute eBay selling and social media tips to help you get the most out of the holiday shopping season for yourself as a seller. It is the eBay Sellers 12 Days of Christmas. It is absolutely free. It is my gift to you. So be sure to grab that. Okay? Great. Have a wonderful week, sellers. Bye-bye.